Good morning, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you this morning. Today is Tuesday, December the 19th, and I thought I would show my opening range trade today, show live how this happens. I'm going to be trading this 139 eval, one that's at 52,000. I had two trades on it this morning. Both were losers. Had a couple of winners this morning on a couple other evals, but I'm going to be trading this one contract big, as I call it, which is a 30 tick stop loss, 90 tick profit, trailing a 20 tick stop, trailing stop. So that's what we're going to be trading here. Not quite sure which way this market's going to go this morning. If you look at them on the 2-minute chart, but if you look at it, we've just kind of been consolidating overnight. We're bumping close to VWAP. Now we're open, and I am guessing that this thing is going to rip at some point, so we're going to be looking to enter long. That is kind of what I'm thinking, even though we had this sell-off here, but let's see what this price action does. Maybe we're going to go, yep.
Order filled.
And trailing that stop. Go, 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 go. Yep. This is almost the same trade that I took yesterday morning. Almost the same trade. And we are up $340 on this trade. Let's keep riding this thing until we get stopped out. I don't know, last night at 7 o'clock this morning we hit almost hit the 17,000 mark. Curious, maybe we go that direction here this morning. $400 so far. Can we get to 500? I feel like I'm an auctioneer. Can we get to 500? Yeah, we're at 5 1/4.
Stop filled.
And we got stopped out at about $440 on that trade. That is awesome. Kind of wish I was on my PA06. That's an account that I really need to get moving. So let me put my entries and stuff in here while we allow this market to pull back. Man, that was such a good trade. It feels so good to do that. And again, just being patient and allowing this thing to decide which way it's going to go. So we're probably going to get a little bit of a pullback. This account's at 52,542, so I'm $460 away from passing that account. Probably going to take a break on that for a minute, and we're going to switch to the PA06. I'm going to keep trading this same ATM strategy. The question is, do I want to jump in long again? Is this thing going to keep ripping higher, or are we going to pull back? Let this thing sit for a minute. Look at the 15-minute chart. I mean, the high of day yesterday is I'm kind of curious if this is going to act as a bit of support now. So probably going to be what I'm be looking for, is to see if we stay above, and if we do, we're probably going to go long. If this thing falls below, we might go short. As my name implies, I need coffee, a fresh cup of coffee. Man, I'd love to get a good winner on that PA. Okay, we have a long wick. See if this candle closes. What does the 1 minute look like? It might give us a better entry. This thing definitely, in my opinion, it looks like we're going to be going higher here this morning. I think we're going to buy this.
Order submitted.
And we'll see
Order
if we get filled. On the PA, don't stop me out right away. It might do that. Come on, rip it. Let's go. Let's go. There we go.
Stop filled.
And we got $17 out of that. Not the greatest, but it's $17 we didn't have before, and it's a green trade. So, you know, so my strategy or my risk reward, so to speak, I'm giving up $100 by trailing a 20 tick stop, and I'm okay with that. So if I would have, you know, taken the top of that trade, if you will, and gotten that perfectly, I would have had $117. But with the volatility of the open, it is what it is, and I'm okay with that. So, and we went long here, and we went long again, right here. Yes. Sorry, I had a bit of an interruption there. Thought I had that little circle over here. Yep. This is just the way I mark things up so that I know what trades I took with the PA accounts and what trades I take with evals. Obviously, my big goal is, as I talked about last week, was to get 2 more accounts passed, and we got one passed yesterday. This 09 PA is our 4th PA, and I've got this account, as we just traded here this morning, a lot closer. So hopefully we can get that passed, if not today, maybe tomorrow. And then the other thing, one of the big goals I have, is to get all of my PA accounts above 50,000. This one here is the lowest. Had a couple of losing days on it, several losing days on it. And gosh, I'm wondering if I should have went short here. If we cross VWAP, I think we're jumping in. Let's see what this 1 minute candle does here. This is a really good entry for me right at this point. Yeah, we're gonna
Order
jump in
filled.
lower, sell this there. See what happens. It's probably gonna go up and stop me out now. Now that we went short on a green candle.
Stop filled.
Yeah, bummer. We were. That's too bad. Bouncing off that VWAP and going back up. Bit of a forced trade there, probably. Yeah, it is what it is. Curious what this market's going to do today. If we're going to continue to rip or not.
Order filled.
closing above this yesterday's high. Yeah, I don't like this. Come on. We gotta go. That's it. That's it. Let's make new highs here.
Stop filled.
Yeah. The thing with stops is you're gonna have that. Might jump in here again. Let's see.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Yeah, that was a chase. Boy, this is going to mark this chart up like crazy. Usually don't do. I'm actually trading a lot more than I typically would. Not sure that I'm going to continue. I'm going to hang on a minute. We're down 267 on that PA. I think I've got my GAT stop set at 375 or 400, so I might just hold off until we get a couple of better reads. But boy, this open, this is exactly what I did yesterday. Need to do that day in and day out. I used to not trade that opening first couple of minutes, but I've started to have some success with it. So then the key for me is then to just protect it and not lose it and blow it later on in the day. What are we looking like on the 15-minute? Yep, there she goes. Making new highs. Making new highs. And that's the thing with trading with stops if they're too tight, and then just with the volatility. I mean, I had the right idea, wanting to go long here twice. We just pulled back, and I bet you we'll hit 17,000 here this morning. Move our high of day up, and let's grab yesterday's low. It's kind of where we set it overnight. Our low of day this morning is kind of where our overnight was, the kind of consolidation area. It's interesting. On this account too, if you haven't been paying attention to my videos, excuse me, this is an account that I accidentally set up on a monthly recurring. So I've had this PA account for that. Today is day 26, trading day 26. So I either want to either blow that account or get it moving, because I have the ability to hold on to accounts for typically for at least a couple of months if I'm very careful with them. And I've already had two months of payments on this where I'm paying $105 because I'm trading the Trade-Evate platform. So I want to either get this account to a payout or blow it, which is why I'm trading this open with that account. But hindsight is 2020. I should be trading that account right on the opening minute or two, but maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Curious if we topped out. We're going to pull back here. If I want to jump in on a short or not. These long wicks tell me that we're going to possibly be pulling back a bit. Yeah, on a 1 minute it looks that way.
Order filled.
Jump in. If we're wrong, we're wrong. Maybe we can gain back some of the money we lost here this morning. Let's try to get to see if it gets close to that EMA.
Target
I'm
filled.
not going to be too patient. I'm going to grab some profits while we can. Get this thing back closer to, you know what, screw this. Should have held on to that. Could have got about 200 out of that trade. Get out of here. I keep double clicking that stupid thing. See if we bounce off this 21 or if we fall through it. I wish I would have held that in a way, but when you're trying to dig back out of a hole, you got to grab profits. And when we hesitate, if I don't, typically I've just found that when I don't take that, it goes against me. I wonder how far this thing is going to tank on us. If we're going to do the same thing again, bounce off the VWAP. Drawing my trade arrows while I'm waiting. That was a short that didn't go. And then we took 2 long trades. Might need to figure out a better way to do this because it really muddies up my chart, but it's what I typically do and how I draw in my trades, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And then we took another short up here at the top. And that's where we stand now. Touching that 21 EMA again. Kind of the same hook pattern that we just had, so it makes me wonder if we're going to reach new highs and try to hit that 17,000 mark, or if we're going to actually pull back. I think we'll just be patient this time around. Yep. Glad I didn't buy that. It's crazy how going in with one contract. I'm just thinking to myself, you know, if you enter bigger size, I mean, heck, that could have been a couple $1,000 trade and do this 1 day pass thing with Apex, but it's so risky. I've done it 2 out of 4, I think, 2 weeks ago, or in the last couple of weeks I've tried that twice with 10 contracts, and it's either in or done. This is what I use. 30 tick, pretty much the same, actually the same setup. I just have 10 contracts versus 1. 20 tick trail. Trying to hit a profit of 65, but yeah, if I'd have done that here, we would have definitely passed that account. Might need to do that on some of the rest of these that are a little bit underwater. But here's the problem. I don't like to in a sense gamble and risk that amount of money with Apex only doing a 71% sale. I wish there was a 90 or an 80% sale so we could stock up on a few more evals, because obviously the goal that I have is to get to 10 funded accounts by the end of the month. We are at 4 right now and knocking on the door here with the 5th one. I think we can definitely get that one passed this week, but I don't want to just blow more of these evals on, you know, a risky going in with 10 contracts and trading big size. I don't think that's smart. Well, we touched VWAP twice there. Price action slowing down, the volume slowing down a little bit. 10 till 10 Eastern. What's news looking like here? 10:30 we have some low impact news. FOMC member Barkin speaks at, no, that was at 9:30. GDT price index, it's nothing too major. See what the 2-minute looks like here. Kind of feeling like this thing might be going higher. These wicks kind of tell me that, looking at price action. Crossing that 21, we'll see what this candle does.
Order filled.
Maybe we can grab. May not have been a good entry. May not have been a good entry.
Stop filled.
Crap. That was not good. See, there's my GAT thing. I could still take one more trade. I'm at 353. But I may have to trade this account on the opening range tomorrow. See, this is one of my weaknesses, is it's a bit of a chase trade. Very much a chase trade. I really should have jumped in here. I probably could have gotten, you know, 40 bucks maybe out of that trade instead of entering at the top. I have a weakness with that. So we had a really good morning on that eval, $400 and almost $500 trade here, and then we had 1, 2, 3 losing trades, and 1, 2, 3 winning trades. The problem is the losing trades are bigger losers than the winners, so we ended with a net loss of 353 on that PA. So, but yeah, I'm definitely not going to trade that probably for the rest of the day. Kind of curious where my drawdown is on that account. 48,000, we're at 48,512. The drawdown is at 48,096. So I've got about $400 left, a little over $400 left on that account. So yeah, we're either going to make some money with that tomorrow, or we're going to blow it, and it is what it is. I'm okay with it because I don't want to keep paying this monthly fee when I can pay a lifetime fee on these at $160, and if I hold them for 2 months, I'm ahead of the game. Heck, a month and a half, I'm ahead of the game. So, all right, I think I'm gonna end this. The whole point here was not to show you that I'm a great trader. I'm not. I just wanted to show live on how I take trades, and yes, I take a lot of trades, and some entries, most of the entries here with the PA were a little bit suspect. A couple of them had the right call. I just entered at the wrong point and got stopped out for losses. So, but again, this winning opening trade is definitely, I've done well with that. So need to do that some more. But yeah, maybe you learn from it. Maybe you've recognized something that I'm doing wrong that you want to talk about, and if you do, please leave a comment. I'll try to respond, and trade well today. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. I'll probably do an update tonight as well. So, all right, take care, everyone. Have a good day.